Ausgabe unseres Playthroughs von Whispers of a Machine. Wir haben ja letztes Mal schon eine gute Stunde davon gespielt und da setzen wir heute dann einfach fort. Sekunde, ich hole da hinten noch ein bisschen das Licht an, damit ihr mich auch besser sehen könnt. Und dann kann es ja da auch schon losgehen. Also, soweit ich mich erinnere, wollten wir zum letzten Mal hier auf den Balkon gehen, weil ich mir dort erwarte, dass die Stadträtin quasi mich antrifft. Nein, nicht die Stadträtin, aber ein Busch, ein rauchender Mann und der Ozean.
Old Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps? Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area. Great view from up here. Looks still and serene. Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming. A razor-sharp surgical... I don't see how those...
Okay.
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, Special Agent.
Wie man sich halt so vorstellt.
I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordsund.
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Der wird wohl wissen,
Got
wie wir
it.
das finden.
I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
Perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
Ja, ich kann dir nicht die Zähne einschlagen. Ich habe vergessen, das einzuschalten.
Let's just say I'll be your friend for a while, buddy. You wouldn't want it any other way.
Music to my ears, young lady. Just don't forget me when you crack this case wide open. Now, two places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir Road. Where's that?
North of the town square. Look for two large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it.
Yes, relax.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
What
Hat
do you
er ihn
know about the
gekannt, oder
murder
wie?
in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician, right?
That's not... Never mind.
Naja, relaxed war das nicht, das war eher ein bisschen...
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
That's so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here, but yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
I'm trying to find a woman that Carl Oscarson was involved with. Know anything about that?
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair, unlike some of his underlings.
How so? You think they're harassing you?
Abso-friggin-lutely. One little mistake, those guys start hounding you night and day.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea who that is.
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some quality fungi for it, in exchange for a cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but I still gotta eat.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I'm trying to stay far away from that wisecracking quack.
quack?
You heard me. All I need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and plants.
And Dr. Pearson doesn't take kindly to that?
He should mind his own business is all.
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty. See you around.
This was used as a bookmark, and it reads,
Das war der Conduit. Ich muss mal nur kurz durchschauen, weil ich vergessen habe seit dem letzten Spielen, was das alles war. Scalpel, Handwritten Note. Das war...
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to North...
Bloody Photo. Okay, ja, ich habe die Überblick wieder zurück. Okay. Dies heißt, die Townswoman ist immer noch nicht da, aber nördlich von uns sollte jetzt diese Straße auftauchen, wo möglicherweise Saffron wächst. Da wollte er ja vorher nicht hin, in die Mimir Road, also unsere Hauptcharakter.
Alright, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently.
Wohl nicht so weit gehen, dass er auch noch ein bisschen DNA hinterlassen hat, schaut so aus, ja. Aber die Footprints, ja. Die haben wir gleich mal gefunden.
The boot prints lead up this set of stairs. I should head up and have a look.
Das ging schnell. Ja, das wissen wir. Ich glaube, sonst dürfte hier erst fürs erste Mal nichts
I'd say those
sein.
are saffron crocuses. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. Lettuce, carrots, and something else. Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum. Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Das ist ein Doorway, ein Doorway, ein Doorway, aber wir werden da oben in dieses Apartment. Das ist ein
More
Banner.
runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund.
Ich kann auch noch Clay, okay. Gut zu wissen, wenn man was hier noch zu übersehen ist. Lauter Doorways, die wir alle nicht brauchen werden.
Alright, got some clay.
Wir haben jetzt natürlich Leben aufgehoben, ohne genau zu wissen warum, aber soll uns jetzt nicht mal stören, dass sich das trotzdem ausgegangen ist. Ist sonst nichts zu scannen. Gehen wir mal rauf in dieses wunderschöne Apartment. Bin ich mir sicher.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. Wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, you fond of filth or something?
No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective.
Oh, I understand. Let me know if I can be of service.
So, was gibt's hier alles? 2 Keypads, 2 Apartment Doors und den Janitor. Ja, es können ja eh nur, soweit ich das sehe, eine von 2 Türen sein, in die reingegangen ist. Was sagt der
Excuse
Janitor?
me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to
Shit,
investigate the
vergessen.
recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Er ist relaxed.
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Aha, ein Foto hätten wir ja eh. Zeigen wir ihm dann noch. Was können wir den da noch fragen? Karl müsste... Okay, ja.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
Alter.
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right, thanks.
Das war jetzt vielleicht ein bisschen zu realistisch, dass sie da nicht um die Ecke gesehen hat, weil alles andere erkennen wir ja hier so. Schauen wir weiter.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
I don't see a point in bringing that up.
Ja, nicht.
Do you know a certain...
Nope.
What can you...
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange. Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
No. I'm not gonna Thanks. You can get back to work.
All righty.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked.
Das können wir jetzt mit ihm besprechen. Schauen wir, was der Forensic Scanner uns dazu sagen kann. Vielleicht mit Karlsbayer und Langersbayer. Nein. Footprints werden auch sinnlos sein. Smart Scan funktioniert auch nicht. Okay. Hier ist alles squeaky clean, haben wir gehört.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Carl.
Thanks. You can...
All righty.
Den Master Key, den hatten wir da auch schon. Warum?
Huh.
Nein, das ist es nicht. Ah. Was hatten wir hier?
Hi, Doofus.
Nein, das war's nicht. Das.
This was used as a bookmark. In the book, it reads, Consul PW. Think new, Katerina.
New. Was könnte New heißen in dem Zusammenhang?
Still won't open.
Code Lock, okay. Ich schätze mal, er will
Hey,
nicht wissen.
Sven.
Yeah?
Hey, I used the master...
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? disconnected.
No way, those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Was könnte das jetzt wohl sein? Das wird ein bisschen in Anspruch nehmen. Sagen wir mal kurz unser Notebook durch, ob ich da irgendwas übersehen habe. Das sind die Mörder, the locked door.
Finding the identity of the tenant should be the first step to determining the door code. There has to be some way to determine.
113 Mimi Road, das müsste doch der Commissioner wissen eigentlich, wer hier wohnt.
Hey, please.
Right.
Shit. Key wieder verloren. Hoffentlich ist Karl später wieder da.
I shouldn't leave with the master key. Here's your key.
Little odd.
Alright, good.
Na, probieren wir es jetzt nochmal.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
Ich versuche die andere Tür aufzumachen.
Hey, I used the master key.
That's weird.
Wait, so
I guess.
can't you force it?
No.
Thanks.
Shit, hätte ich
You can
das
get back to work.
möglicherweise...
Alrighty.
Hätte ich vielleicht die andere Tür aufsperren können? Das ist die Frage, die man sich beim nächsten Playthrough stellen wird müssen. To North Town. Das ist da wohl so.
I don't think I need to.
Okay, das heißt, sie geht immer nur dorthin, wo es irgendwie schon was zu tun gibt. Wir gehen also jetzt mal zum Commissioner und fragen ihn, ob er weiß, wer dort gewohnt hat, nicht wahr? Wen haben wir denn hier? Policeman.
Hello again,
Hello, Agent.
Sorry, I didn't.
It's Gabriel Adamson, ma'am.
All right then. I had some questions, Gabriel.
Sure. I should also let you know that Carl's body has arrived.
Sehr
Noted. I'll go and have.
Until then, is there anything?
I'm trying to find the.
There are address records in the commissary's office.
Okay. What do you think?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep the...
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Stina Ruth, wer war das nochmal?
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your?
Do you mean professional?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks. What can you tell me about?
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordson. The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep, started as a trainee at age 16.
I see. I've got a locked door that I...
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but
Alright, that's too bad. What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her. What do you know about...
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist classified.
Right. Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across anything related to them.
Alright, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Andersons Office. So, da hatten wir doch irgendwo die Address Records, genau.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
May 30, ja, also als sie neu geboren wurde, ist sie wohl dahergekommen, schätze ich mal. Ich behaupte, das ist die
I copied the information on... I did that already.
Okay.
I don't think I need...
Nope, nope, müssen wir nicht alles anschauen. Das wird wohl...
I don't need to...
Das gibt's hier auch nicht. So, schauen wir noch ganz kurz, ob er was Neues zu sagen hat.
I had a few...
By all means.
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell...
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I'll let you know.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Not really. I'll figure something out. Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
What do you think of...
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a fine officer. He's a law and order kind of person. Stern, but fair.
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far, Gabriel and I are the only ones. I've been trying to get my son to join the force for years. All he cares about is girls and fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
Okay, Katarina.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself.
Okay.
Are you familiar?
I believe so.
Yes.
Wait.
I can't...
Okay.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Bisschen lästig das Tool, weil es immer piepst und dann doch irgendwie bis jetzt erst einmal ein bisschen was gebracht hat und da habe ich es übersehen, weil es gleich ganz am Anfang war. Jail, Vera's Quarters, Coffee. Ich werde mal schauen. Schauen wir uns die Leiche vorher an oder gehen wir zuerst? Na, gehen wir zuerst das Passwort ausprobieren. Ich glaube, es wird der May 13 oder so sein.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
May 5, 1380 wäre dann mein Tipp. Oder, also 0 gibt's nicht. Wieso gibt's keine 0?
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg. Born February...
256. Das ist wohl noch
Katarina
nicht.
Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Das war es mal nicht. Dann gehen wir uns doch zuerst nochmal die Leiche anschauen. Katarina Berg. Dr. Pearson, hello.
I had some...
Shoot.
What are your conclusions?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The ammo is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There is some... What?
Not now.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2,300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Are you familiar?
That old terrorist...
Well, have you ever heard about it?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places. The lure of artificial intelligence will never be fully diminished.
Right. But you're not aware of anyone being more than a little...
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay, thanks. So there's this locked door.
Unless this door needs medical attention.
Do you know who...
I don't recognize that name.
What do you think of...
Your average policeman.
That's enough.
Okie doke.
Okay, es ist dasselbe Blade. Es ist... Haben wir noch irgendwas zu smalten? Ganz witzig, dass er mir jetzt den Time of Death gesagt hat, weil das kann mein Smart Scaler auch schon. Er hat minus 8 Stunden, er sagt 10 bis 12. Haben wir noch irgendwas? Asche, Furnace, Klinik.
I think that's for collecting the app. Appears to be a...
Ja, ich denke, wir haben es hier. Wir müssen herausfinden, wer Katharina Berg ist.
I'm guessing those can...
Katharina Berg.
I don't have any...
Police Station haben wir auch. Ich glaube, das könnte auch die Commissioner, also die Stadträtin vielleicht schon oben sein. Schauen Sie uns gleich mal an. Nein, keiner mehr da. Ganz im Gegenteil, sogar der andere Typ ist verschwunden. Also. Dieses Passwort wird interessant. Was bringt es uns? Schauen wir mal, ob unser Gedicht mittlerweile fertig geworden ist.
He's busy
Ja, noch immer. Im Robot Shop waren wir noch nicht.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Walter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh, no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Vielleicht ja unterher. Hätte ich auch vorher machen sollen.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is?
Katerina Berg. Katerina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please. What do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nutjobs.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way. You'll ruin something, or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Pops could break my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
So, what can...
Me?
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display. and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Oh, traurig. Schau,
What's
was-
your opinion on Gabriel? The
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
What do you think of Doc?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever. What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
What's your opinion on Anderson?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Bye bye, Nisse.
Cute little robot.
Was haben wir hier noch? Greeting Robot, Robot Head.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
Ich mag den Typen.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
What does this little guy do?
Clean, like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
So, ich glaube, das wär's fürs Erste hier. Ich weiß nicht genau, was wir da jetzt gewonnen haben, aber wir haben zumindest einen neuen Charakter kennengelernt. So, Windchild Bench, Statue.
Looks like an apartment building. Looks like an...
So, wir brauchen immer noch das
This
Passwort.
was used as a book. It reads, Console PW. Think new, Katerina.
Think New Katharina. Irgendwie eine Idee, was das bedeuten könnte. Think New Katharina. Katharina, sie ist neu gekommen im Mai, am 13. Mai 80, also vielleicht 580. Keine Ahnung. Probieren wir es nochmal mit 580, ich glaube, das habe ich nicht eingegeben. ...113 wird es ja wohl hoffentlich nicht sein. 80 kann ich nicht eingeben, genau. What the fuck? Ja, da wirst du schwammerl, wenn du das alles eingibst. Also das haben sie schon ganz gut entkoppelt. Was kann man Neues haben?
Hi, doofus. This was used as... It reads, Console PW. Think new, Katerina. I don't think that... Hey, Sven.
Weißt du, Sven, noch irgendwas Neues?
Yeah?
Also wer? Katharina Berg.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is?
Sounds familiar.
Thanks.
bringt uns jetzt nicht wahnsinnig weiter. Wie kommen wir dazu, wer Katharina Berg ist, rauszufinden? Hier ist nichts, hier ist nichts, hier ist nichts. Police Station. Ich glaube, ihn habe ich, schon gefragt. Ihn noch nicht, weil da wusste ich es noch nicht.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Do you know who...
Doesn't sound...
What do you think of...
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer, with that little robot of his.
All right,
Good luck out there.
Schauen wir mal, wer nochmal in der Gegend ist. Nein.
Looks purely decorative.
Elevator, das Filing Cabinet, was finden wir denn hier?
There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
Molding resin. Plotted plant, a bed, a stove.
Maybe later. No, I'm not
Oh,
tired.
das ist mein Apartment, gut. Deshalb gibt es
Nice
alles.
big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions. Doesn't appear to be functional. There's... I already searched...
Ist im Jail jetzt wer drin? Ich glaube ja nicht. Immer noch nicht, nein. Ich muss kurz googeln, was Molding Resin ist. Molding Resin. Kann ich jetzt echt nicht. Habe ich kein fucking Wörterbuch auf dem Handy. Sekunde. Das werden wir ganz kurz auf Google rausfinden. Molding ist Schmelzen, nicht wahr? Formen, ja, und Resin. Harz. Schmelzharz quasi. Okay. Schau mal, Commissary Anderson, was wissen wir über diesen Fall?
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Habe ich ihn alles schon gefragt? Leider.
What do
ja.
you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Ich werde jetzt vielleicht kann man mittlerweile ins Museum, weil hier bewegt sich ja etwas. Also das ist nicht alles statisch, immer wieder verändern sich die Locations in dem Game auch. Aber hier ist immer noch schön geblockt. Was will der Worker da nochmal? Haben wir zu dem was zu sagen?
No, I'll leave her to... Doesn't look like I can end...
Ist hier oben noch etwas? Think New Katharina. Exhibition Sketch. Shelves. Control Panel.
Looks like various plants. Doesn't appear to have power. I've looked there already. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind.
Oh, the robot arm.
A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Some old pre-col... Not sure what kind of plants those are.
Okay, hier war also auch nichts mehr. Da wollten
Nope.
wir nicht mehr hin, ja, das habe ich mir schon gedacht. Elevator brauchen wir wohl auch nicht. Town Square. Also, hier ist ja niemand, mit dem man sprechen könnte. Weil wir müssen jetzt mal ganz kurz alles abklappern, weil ich gerade kurz die Idee verloren habe, was jetzt passieren könnte. In die Schule wollen wir nicht rein.
I don't have any business.
Die Sculpture ist irrelevant. Die Klinik, da fahren wir jetzt auch nichts Neues, soweit mir bekannt. Probieren das aber trotzdem nochmal. Möglicherweise weiß die Nurse was.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead body.
I had some...
Shoot.
What's your opinion on...
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Think it could be used to create a replica of a body part?
A small one, sure, if you have the mold for it.
The replica of a body part.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
That action doesn't seem... I already examined the body at the... Nice and thick. I can easily shape it with my hands.
Okay, das war jetzt eigentlich irgendwo hin. Ja, da geht's noch irgendwo hin, da waren wir nämlich noch gar nicht und das ist vielleicht ein hilfreiches. Patient bed, a faucet, bandages, a blue box of first aid.
Various medical supplies. Looks like no patient is admitted. An old pre-collapse monitor. Probably not connected to anything. I don't need an... Unused bandages.
Was ist der blue box und da gibt's dann noch das first aid.
It's filled with cannulas. Those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now. A portable medical kit with all the essentials. It's filled with cannulas. Those little needle... I don't think I need...
Okay. Ein Haufen Informationen für später schon, muss man sagen. Natürlich aber jetzt nicht.
An old freight elevator.
Nochmal eine Tür, da kann man aber nicht so schnell rein.
Locked. Healthy looking plant.
Gut, beim Commissioner haben wir jetzt nichts Neues gefunden. Im Shopping District wüsste ich jetzt auch nichts. Ich schätze, wir hätten wahrscheinlich die Informationen schon, die wir brauchen, um da reinzukommen.
That... I don't think I... That action doesn't... Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56...
256.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Wie finden wir es heraus über eine Person, die wir noch nicht gefunden haben? Wir haben natürlich noch eine andere Möglichkeit.
The door looks reinforced.
Schade an sich.
I don't think extra...
Sister of Fate. Weird.
A razor sharp... My service pistol. The battery... I don't want to shoot that.
I want to. Was haben wir im Notebook noch stehen?
I'm sure I have everything I need for the door code. I just need to figure out the exact numbers.
Soweit dazu. Also wir wissen es eigentlich schon, aber ich kann jetzt nicht rausfinden. Ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, dass es... Was ist New Katarina?
This was used as a book. It reads, Consul PW. Think new Katerina.
Think New Katarina. Das ist nicht der Moment...
This was used. It reads, Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay. Was könnten wir tun? Ich bräuchte mal eure Hilfe. Vielleicht fällt euch ja was ein. Ich schätze, wir werden jetzt ganz kurz einen Walkthrough suchen. Ich probiere das nochmal. 5,13. Okay.
Wow, a code and a fingerprint? These people have absurd safety concerns.
Okay, wir brauchen einen Fingerabdruckscanner. Die Sache ist die, warum hat jetzt 3.15 funktioniert? Ich habe ganz kurz einen Walkthrough nachgelesen und wir hatten alle Informationen bereits. Ich habe sie nur nicht zusammengesetzt. Der Zeitpunkt, an dem sie nach Nordson gekommen ist, war 5.13, also Mai 13. Mai ist der 5. Monat. Und in dieser Note, die wir hier haben...
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Das heißt, flipped, das Wort flipped, umgedreht, ist hier wichtig. Warum das mit diesem Code zusammenhängt, das ist echt schwer herauszufinden, finde ich. Die Handwritten Note war bei Karl, wenn wir nicht vergessen sollten. Also die Note ist offensichtlich von ihr an ihn geschickt worden. Okay. Wir brauchen also noch den Fingerprint und ich schätze mal, das Register, das heißt, wir brauchen Karls Fingerprint. Und den können wir jetzt vielleicht mit diesem Mold rausfinden. Ich habe auch schon vorhin bemerkt, dass ich es nicht ganz verstanden habe, warum sich Person umgedreht hat, als ich ihn nach der Mord von Maya gefragt habe. Da hat er sich kurz weggedreht und das wird man wohl nutzen, um seine Fingerabdrücke.
I don't see how the...
Wir brauchen seine Fingerabdrücke.
A razor sharp...
Hey, what do
I just need to borrow...
borrow a finger? Are you hearing yourself? That's against all protocol.
Ja.
I had some more...
Shoot.
So wird's wohl laufen. Myers, Murder.
What are your...
Most obvious, the murder weapon.
Der passt bis
Oh,
dabei.
yeah. I couldn't this makes the time of...
That's enough questions.
Okie doke.
I had...
Shoot.
Also, kannst nochmal versuchen. Ich schätze mal, man könnte es ihm
What are
abschneiden,
your
aber probieren wir's
Most obvious, the murder weapon.
I don't see how...
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. This makes me the time of death.
Das gefällt mir jetzt
enough
wahnsinnig gut, dass wir
questions
da
for now.
2 Lösungen hatten.
Okidoki.
Boah, das ist cool. Also wir hätten ihm jetzt den Finger abschneiden können. Es hätte wahrscheinlich Person ein bisschen sauer gemacht auf uns. Wir haben aber auch eine andere Möglichkeit mit diesem Clay, den wir ja damals vor dem Apartment gefunden haben, also mit diesem Lehm. Und den werden wir jetzt
All right,
mit
this should
diesem
work. I'll go and add some
Formwachs
water.
füllen.
Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the claim...
haben jetzt also einen künstlichen Finger. Mal schauen, ob es auch einen Nachteil hat, dass wir das benutzt haben. Das andere hätte ziemlich sicher den Nachteil gehabt, dass der Doktor krantig auf uns gewesen wäre. Mal schauen. Gefällt mir sehr, sehr gut. Nur das Flipped war ein bisschen abstrakt, finde ich, dieses eine Wort da reinzubringen und das alles umzudrehen, aber alles andere sehr gut. Also wir haben 3.15, alles klar. Access granted und jetzt der Fingerprint. Yes! Aha! Und man hat ein bisschen das Gefühl, man ist ein Genius.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
Okay, was haben wir hier? Das alles, was hier gibt, ist ein Screen, eine Konsole, ein Receptacle, Strange Sphere, a large tank, a cradle.
Looks like someone is expecting. There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago. Odd-looking thing. Looks like something is missing here.
Receptacle.
Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough.
Okay, das Passwort ist New Katerina. Sie hat einen neuen Alias, hat er gerade vorgesagt. Und der Alias ist sehr prudent. Nicht the least prudent. Ja, vielleicht Prudence. Tja, das ist es nicht. Der Name der Alias ist nicht Prudence.
Some kind of live output of technical... Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens.
I wonder what's inside. Yeah, I wonder too. So,
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Some kind...
well,
Some kind...
okay, wir müssen das mit dieser Konsole öffnen.
Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it.
Und das ist, was wir in der nächsten Folge versuchen werden. Ich hoffe, ihr seid wieder dabei. Wir enden hier an dieser Stelle. Es geht demnächst weiter mit Folge 3 von Whispers of a Machine.